Worked in 20 years. Come on.
All right, thoughts on the game?
Yeah, having a school day game is what I've wanted to do since I got here. I thought, this is a place that's really steeped in a community, and also just it's a bunch of them running around. We're building the next generation of women. We're building the next generation of sports fans and the next generation of Tar Heel fans. So, how great it was to be able to play in front of those screaming kids. That was really what it was about today.
How about getting
Let's talk a
everybody?
little bit about Destiny's performance in her first start,
Yeah.
the monster game today.
Destiny has continued to get better. She's a perfect example of if you just get better, your time will come. And she believes in herself. She took a slower adjustment to college than anyone would have liked, but we saw the work that she put in the offseason, and this is the Destiny we expected.
Okay, can you talk about Teonni?
Yeah.
First off, how long has she been full go in practice, and
Yeah,
is she on minutes limit?
She's had a chance to practice for quite a bit, and for her it's partly with an injury like that, you've been out of basketball, and then before her freshman year she was in COVID. So, her senior year in high school she didn't play because of COVID. So she's been out of basketball for 2 years, and so we brought her back a little slower than we would otherwise given that. But you guys saw today why I've been really excited for the chance to say Teonni Key go in the game.
And what struck me is that one of the things is her length.
Yeah.
What's her wingspan, and how does that help her game?
I don't know. I think she's got great length and she can move her feet and she's got good timing. So she's a good primary and secondary defender. And I think for her, just like Destiny, just figuring out how good she can be. Right? We're not worried about that over the long term. I'll take care of that. It's about getting better every day. Kid wants to be really good, and she will be.
Is she mostly playing the 4 today?
Is she play 4-3? We don't really have positions.
Yeah.
We've got kind of a 5. We've got multiple point guards. We just want to play versatile and fast. Good? All right.
Oh my God. I was going to give
I
somebody
was-
else a
I was
chance.
I'm
not-
ready.
I was-
Sorry. Yep.
No, but how do you approach a game like this when you know
Yeah.
you're overmatched?
Yeah,
the other
we-
team's overmatched.
We didn't get to scrimmage a bunch this offseason because this preseason because we were so injured. So we wanted it to be a chance to have some live reps against other teams. And to find a team that can play at 11 a.m. is not easy. So I give South Carolina State a lot of credit and gratitude that they were able to play this game at 11 o'clock. But yeah, a chance to play against somebody else and work on your stuff in a live environment.
How tough is it to work on those things when you get up by so much? You're not worried about, I don't want to say getting lazy, developing bad habits or anything like that, are you?
Yeah, then you use the bench for that, so you sub. But yeah, we did talk about how, just like in our practices, we want to have a complete practice, whether it's 30 minutes or an hour and 20. And so we wanted to have a full opportunity to get better. I focus less on it being a game and more about getting game reps.
What would you tell fans who may have missed this game about Teonni's game? I mean,
Yeah.
a 5-star, a lot of talent.
Yeah.
What would you tell them about what she can do?
I would say be excited about Teonni and be patient. Like I said, she's been out of basketball for a few years now, and you see the glimmer that is the excitement of Teonni Key, right? She's really made for this type of system. She's a two-way player. She impacts the game on both ends. She plays with good energy. She's still learning, and so every minute she plays is going to make her a minute better, just like it has for Destiny. So get out and see her because she's a treat.
And then,
I know it's kind of early, but 3 games in, you feel like you guys are on schedule as far as where you want to see your team?
We're continuing to develop our depth. The injuries are allowing that opportunity, clearly. And so that's been helpful. But, we're just kind of taking it day by day. Now we have our first true road game coming up on Sunday. That'll be a test. And then we all know that the next 3 after that are against nationally ranked opponents. So at this point in the season, it's about kind of what were we today and in terms of what we can be tomorrow. But, yeah, where we are today is 3-0, and I'll take it.
put up Destiny on both ends of the court today.
Yeah, she's like our Dennis Rodman that's gained some offensive skill, right? You win with kids like Des because it matters to her. The kid's about winning. If you ask her stats, she'll never know them, but she just cares about winning. And, as a coach, you can trust that and get behind it. And she's got to get a little bit better with the ball in terms of her ball handling and stuff like that, which she will because she's seeing more time on the floor, and it ignites her to continue to develop. But yeah, she's a super exciting player. There's a lot of exciting players out there in the Carolina Blue.
Does that give you 2 Rodmans?
Who's the other one?
KTW?
Oh no, she's Pippin.
She's Pippin.
Yeah, she's way too offensively gifted to be a Rodman.
Gotcha.
Cool.
Thank you.
Thanks, Coach.
All right, guys, you got
Appreciate
it.
it.
Teonni, you ready? Sorry, thanks.
First game, first media.
There you go.
Thanks, guys. Thanks.
Hey guys.
Teonni, want
Hello
to give a
there.
few thoughts on getting out there for the first time and what it felt like?
Yeah, I was excited to be out there with the team again. All the hard work paid off that we've been doing for the past year. So, it was just great to be out there with the team.
Teonni, what have you been doing up to this point to make you kind of stand out today?
Just been working consistently, just strength mostly, and just getting confidence back with normal movements and stuff with basketball. So it was just consistent work and stuff like that.
Talk a little bit about the energy tonight. Seeing today, seeing all the kids kind of hyping you guys up and then giving you gifts after the game. What is that like?
It was great. I mean, we said this before the game. Those could be the next us, the next yous, stuff like that. So it was just really inspiring to have all the kids there. Their energy was great. Really made such an early game feel like a normal one in Carmichael.
Can you talk about how the last 2 years have been, not being able to play and having to wait out the injury?
Yeah, so I mean, there was difficult days. There was days that are better than others. Just focusing on the goals. I feel like that made it a lot easier to get through. Just remember, brick by brick, one day at a time, that everything was gonna pay off in the end. Just keep working.
Do you feel how close to 100% do you feel?
I feel great. I mean, every day we're still getting better. So I mean, the sky's the limit. I don't know. I feel good.
And then what struck me about you is the length. It's the first time I've seen you play. What is your wingspan?
That's a great question. I do not know. I guess we'll have to figure that one out and get back to you.
What did you like about the way your game went today?
Yeah, I like the team's energy. I mean, everybody was getting the ball, everybody was hustling, everybody was bringing their own piece to the game that we worked so hard on in practice every day. So I mean, I think that was my favorite part, finally just being out there with the team, feeling like really a part of the team.
You feel comfortable playing in the post and playing out?
I do, yes. We work on it every day in practice, just different sets, different stuff like that. So I mean, I feel comfortable anywhere on the court.
So fans who may not have seen you play, maybe missed this game, what would you tell them about your game and what you do well?
That's a great question. I would say just somebody who's, first game back, hustling, get better, just the little things, definitely focusing on everything. I mean, if you didn't see it, you're going to have to come see it because it's just going to get better. So.
And then kind of going into the coming season, you have any personal goals?
Yeah, we've got a lot of personal goals, but I feel like the main one that will get me to all the other ones is just getting better each day, focusing on the little things, and just continuing to put in the work that we have been for the past 2 years.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you.
guys.
Okay. Destiny, you want to give a few thoughts on your game today and what it felt like to start?
I would just say that I'm really proud of myself. Coming from last year, just seeing the growth from last year to this year it's just a huge change, and I'm just proud of myself for all the work that I put in and the support behind the coaches, my teammates, my family.
You talk about the growth, and today was your first start, career high. Talk about the all the work it took to get you to this moment, and kind of how good it felt to be able to kind of cash in on some of that work you kind of banked in.
It felt amazing, as it should, but I just think that the most growth I needed was mentally. I struggled with confidence a lot, so working out every day here and the coaches pushing me and reassuring me, and then when I went home and I worked out with my dad a lot, and he helped me gain the confidence back that I knew I always had.
What did you think you improved your game with in the offseason? Just looking at you so far, you've been good on both ends of the court, defense, offense, scoring, shooting.
I would say probably my shot. I had to work on my shot a lot. I wasn't a big shooter last year, so I had to really work on that. And again, probably my confidence. Once you gain your confidence, then you're much more comfortable on the floor. Last year I was very hesitant. I didn't know what I should be doing, so I think that was the biggest thing.
Did you hit 3-pointers in high school?
Yeah, I
So,
did.
but you didn't hit any last
I didn't
year.
shoot many threes last year, so I had to get back into that.
It's only the last couple of games you guys are playing a physical brand of basketball. Is that an emphasis that coach kind of talks about, kind of being physical in the paint on the back line?
Of course, she says it's our home, our paint. We have to protect it, so everybody has to be as physical as they can, and I think we really emphasize on that.
But did you expect to score as many points as you did today?
No, I wasn't expecting it. It kind of came naturally, I guess. I don't know. I just went with the flow.
All right.
Thank you.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you.